Hello everyone, my name is Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse my vulnerable state. I don't like beginning a video this way, but it's honest. This is brutally honest. Today, I'm going to be doing a 1940s tutorial of how I do my hair. So, I'm going to start by taking these out. I did rag curls last night, and I do a couple different types of curls. You can either go with foam rollers, you can go with rag curls, you can do pin curls. It's really up to what is just the best for your hair. I love doing rag curls for several reasons. One being they're just so much more comfortable to sleep in. Foam rollers are great. They're really easy, but they are super uncomfortable because your head is now extended by like 2 inches, and it's just, you wake up with the worst neck pain. And there are occasions where it is worth it for the hair, but last night I was like, there's no way. So we're ending up with these. And I just like how they do give my hair a tighter curl as well, which is really nice. A song in my head, sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing right now. Alrighty, so all my hair is out of my rag curls now, so I have a really nice base to work from. So as far as where I curled, I did curl with a middle part. That is because for today I'm going to be doing a victory roll hairstyle where I have the 2 rolls of curls up on my head and then the rest coming out at the back. But if you know you're going to be doing a side part hairstyle, or especially if it's a really deep side part, which a lot of vintage hairstyles have, then it's usually better to go ahead and curl the hair with that side part in mind, just so that you can make sure that all the curls are going to actually go the right direction that you want them to go. I'm just going to go in now and start brushing out my hair. I'm just going to try and do an even brush out all over and just try and break up the curls to start. It's funny, I bought this really expensive brush to do my vintage hair on Amazon, but it's just, I keep coming back to my $8 one. It's not even specifically for curly hair. I don't know. I think it's the old classics that you can never grow out of. All right, so I'm just gonna get it to this texture where the curls are broken up, but they're not necessarily strictly combined. A little bit of an 80s frizz moment, but that's what you want because I will actually be changing where the hair is. So I don't want to get anything too combined yet. It's humbling doing this hair, very humbling. All right, so now I've brushed my hair. I'm going to go in with my teasing comb here. So this has ball bristles up here, which is great for teasing, and then also the rat-tailed end too, which is great for dividing your hair into even lines. So I'm going to take it and start creating a line that goes all the way down behind my ear. And you can play around with how the thickness feels, but you do want to make sure that you have enough hair in there. In the front here. Okay, so here you can see we have that nice line there. And I'm going to take this piece of hair, and this is actually going to be brushed upwards. So I first just need to make sure that it is brushed out enough in order to bring it up. So now I'm going to start brushing the hair up as much as possible. My hair does thin out right here, so it is a little harder to replicate this style, but there's nothing you can't do if you have a teasing comb. So I'm going to use that to really give me the amount of volume that I want with this hairstyle. I'm going to be taking this brush here and I'm going to be running it down underneath the hair. And you may need to do this a couple of times depending on how much volume you need. And then you really want to go over the top again and just make sure it is all smoothed out. So now I have the volume here and I also have it brushed out. I'm going to start winding it around my finger as if I am making a curl. All right, I'm going to move my finger away and then start curling it towards my head. And when it's gotten close enough, I'm just going to plop it right down there. And now sometimes to really give it the right shape, I do like to just go over and pin it just slightly right here. And you may have frizz and it may not look perfect and it may look a little bit 18th century style, but that's okay. We have our first one, and now the challenge begins in trying to replicate it on the other side. So again, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna try and make my line at the same place that the other one was, bring it down behind the ear. So the same thing, I'm gonna brush the hair out. And I like to do it on both sides of the hair so I can really get it as smooth as possible, as well as also brushing it up in the final direction that it's going to lie. So now I'm going to begin teasing it out. And teasing is really the secret for getting the volume here. You can also go in and use like one of those, what do you call them? I want to say hair wrap. All right, so I'm going to begin making the curl here. And then just pinning that into place. And then I go over the top with the teasing comb just to really make sure the shape is nice. Alrighty, so I'm pretty happy with how these are up here. They're not the neatest, they're not the greatest, but you know what, it's okay. You gotta remain compassionate towards the curls. And this is a pretty simple hairstyle, so once you have the two curls up on the top like this, all you really need to do is brush it out in the back, get the curl length to what you want it. You can use some setting spray over and then you are really done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush the hair out. And this gives you a kind of basic idea of how it's going to look. I'm just gonna go and do the back as well and make sure everything is combined. So the back is pretty brushed out. I do have a tighter curl pattern than I usually do for a 1940s look, but I don't mind that. That really allows my hair to drop if it does a little bit over the day. I love it. I think it's really nice. They're not gonna be even. They're sisters, not twins. So here is my 1940s inspired look for the day. So before we end the video, I just want to put on some lipstick to complete the whole 1940s look, and then we should be ready. All right, lipstick is on and I feel very 1940s and I really love this hair that I did. So thank you everyone for watching this tutorial. This is one of the first tutorials that I've ever done, so I'm really excited that I could share this with everyone. If you do want to see more errors or maybe a different 1940s inspired hair tutorial, definitely let me know. I had a lot of fun making this and I would love to make more if you did want to see them. So yes, let me know in the comments below. If you did want to find me in other places, you can always go over to my Instagram. That will be linked below in the description, but I'll also put it up here on the screen. That is Kate Confetti Girl if you wanted to see more art and vintage related content as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching everyone. I love you. Bye.